This was meant to be a visual journal of a week. This was in June of 2025. This is a spread that never got finished. I started sketching at a concert or recital. I drew a picture of bed and breakfast that my kids made me one morning. Started a bouquet. It's a coffee, and I had planned to draw off of a photograph later, but never got to it. This is a sideways picture of my kitchen and a basket on the fridge that's for toy jail, which I wrote about on my Substack. This was a fun, colorful page. I used Neocolor 2 pastels, and for Father's Day, my husband set up a big camp inside our house and camped out with the kids. We did s'mores, or hot dogs and s'mores. These are our foil packets of kielbasa, cabbage, potato, and carrots. This was a scene in Athens. My husband and I went this last year for our 15-year anniversary. I was drawing from one of the Sense and Sensibility films. I forget which one right now, but just the colors on that dress were making me so happy, and I love those super tall hats from the mid-1800s, and of course those sideburns. This is our good friend's house on the lake in Lake Stevens, and I need to copy this onto another sheet of paper to gift it to her. This was a lake day at the aforementioned home, and that's my kids with each of their besties. I got the Polychromos colored pencils that are, I think they're water soluble. I drew a picture of all the colored pencils when I opened the box, realizing that smell just brought me right back to this art class I took when I was a child. We must have used these same colored pencils. It had such a strong, really good wood smell. I mailed these colored pencils. I ordered them directly to my in-laws' house so that I would have a little treat when I arrived, because traveling away from home makes me anxious, and so just having something to look forward to helped ease the journey. My older daughter, Kathy, drew that with my new colored pencils, and then I did these two tea boxes that were at my in-laws' house. I loved the lettering and the pictures, the illustrations, so I copied those there. My family went to Lake Chelan in Washington this last summer. It was beautiful, so I tried to capture some of the road trip, the lake, the mountains. We went crabbing last summer for the first time. This was the second crabbing trip, I want to say. These red rock crabs were easier to catch that day than Dungeness. This is my son having caught a fish. Oh, here's another spread that I didn't finish. This was for my 40th birthday. Went to Lake Rossiger. Some random watercoloring, our tablescape around Thanksgiving, and then a wreath. This was blind contour drawings from an art session. And then this was I don't remember what the green door and the hat's from. This is a barn at an Airbnb. This is a costume I saw on a library book cover, as well as the beginnings of a quilt that I saw in a crochet book at the library about modern blanket patterns. I didn't love how this turned out, but that's also part of sketchbooks, is just filling out the pages and not worrying about the results. This was me sketching out some notes at the YMCA when I was working on a post. These are some soaps that Emmy made. And this was when I started doing faces, which I was not, expecting. So I started doing pencil sketches. Sometimes I did multiple in a day. Sometimes I just did one and then would have to fill it out. Would fill out the rest of the spread on another day. We're getting near the end now. Just a couple more. Putting a little watercolor on a pencil sketch. Kind of like some of my earlier work, my pen sketches with watercolor. There's a piece of paper to keep the ink from bleeding. I did another visual journal spread. Back to more sketching. This is sketching for movies. With Helen Stark, we did the 2020 Emma. I redid them. This was not live from the session, but I redid that scene because I wanted to give it another try. This is Colin and Penelope. This last page I've done in the sketchbook is from a library craft and chill time. But there you go. There's my first sketchbook walkthrough.